Hello again. I'm Arlen Yoder from the Soul Winners Are Us website. Remember again during this Christmas season that today the angels in heaven might rejoice when a loved one or friend gives their heart to Jesus. Last week I posted, "What does forever really mean?" I talked about the ginormous length of time that is forever. I spoke about forever being over 1 billion trillion years. Today, I want to discuss Daniel 12:3 and ask, how do we shine like stars forever and ever? Many people today want to be stars. They want to be a star on TV, in the movies, in sports, in music, or in business. Many want to become viral influencers online. But the Bible shares the only surefire formula for shining like a star in God's eyes. And again, we'll talk about the word forever. It's found in Daniel 12:3 and reads the following. Those who have insight will shine like the bright expanse of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. So the following are 2 points Daniel said are part of God's formula to shine like a star in his eyes. The first part of the formula. Number one, have insight. Webster's dictionary defines insight as the following: the ability to understand people and situations in a very clear way, and the ability to discern deeply and acutely. Some synonyms to insight are the following: wisdom, understanding, perceptivity, and discernment. This insight comes from where? Many people might have some degree of ability to figure things out. I joke with Dee, my wife, that 99% of all TV shows and movies have heroes or experts to figure things out, like who murdered who, or who the real villains are. Their insight helps them every time to solve the case. They have a definite God-given ability, but they never or almost never ask God to give them insight or wisdom. And they never or almost never give God the credit after they solve the case. The same holds true in the business and work world. Do business people and workers ask God to help them perform their sometimes very complicated tasks? And then, do they give God credit for helping them to do the tasks? The second part of the formula, number two, lead many to righteousness. Again, many people try to figure out ways to influence others. Their goal, especially on the internet and also in their vocations, is usually to earn money and perhaps gain popularity. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that if God calls them to do it. But the question is, by doing what God calls them to do, are they leading many to righteousness, as Daniel said? Or are they doing it purely for financial gain or to gain popularity? So Daniel confirmed there is nothing wrong with you and me wanting to be stars, if it's being stars in God's eyes, using God's formula. Then we will do as Daniel stated, shine like stars forever and ever. And that's like what I said in my last week's post, for over 1 billion trillion years. See you next time.